Whether I intentionally die to get her to show up to talk to her here. I'm surprised she doesn't automatically show up. I thought I'd already read this note. I am hunted and haunted in equal measure. I have sustained wounds and bruises to my body and my pride. Yet still I have managed to secure several items of fine quality. I hope they are of interest, as you seem to be my last customer. Your friend, John Howe. Maybe because I did move on to I visited the next map by accident. Does it have any more things now though? Damage is 35 for quality short bow. Nope. And the longbow, 45 damage for quality longbow. It's only got the common longbow. I could upgrade the crossbow, but that takes forever to reload. 75 damage for the weathered. 100 damage for that quality. Thank you, Lazapan, for redeeming Spooky Ghost. And welcome in, Lazapan. So that one does actually show as an overlay over my game. Just to let you know. Appreciate the lurking. I do know you lurk reasonably often. I thought I already got the longbow quiver. Sounds good. Hope work isn't too bad for you. Yeah, that little ghost that was underneath my camera, it's the width of the camera for the width of my screen, my gaming screen. So that ghost appears in the center of my main gaming screen over the game. I'm already using one of that one. I reckon I'm ready to move on to the next map. Unless I intentionally died to see if the lady in red appears. Because she usually appears and gives me things when I die. And I can give her presents. Which makes me feel like it's very weird that I need to die for her to appear. Let's do it. I hear an enemy over here. Dying does make all the enemies reappear as well. It doesn't cost me anything when I die. You shooting me? There we go. That's if she even appears here. Well, she's not at this one. Let's run to the other camp and see if she's appeared there. As fast travelling, they reappear as well. Let's see if I can... Actually, I think I did get the achievement for stealth. This guy's got the gun. I think I'm running the right way. Maybe not. Nope, I wasn't going the right way. This way's the right way. Those things hurt as well. They killed me earlier. Maybe she just doesn't appear in this map? Yeah, I'm not seeing her. So I guess it's time to head on to the next map. May as well just fast travel there. Almost straight ahead is something. Oh, there's mist here. Not these fire guys. I'll use this road as a starting point. Work my way around the map, collecting stuff. That was rude. And I missed with one arrow, which came out this way. There it is. Another long note. Second long note. Today I heard a story about a vain woman who fancied herself beautiful above all women. She coveted jewelry and trinkets to make herself more desirable when she preened and posed. Many young men wooed her, but she was only interested in the affections of the youngest, most prosperous suitors. One day she overheard a group of old crones talking about three brothers who lived alone in the deep forest. They were fearless hunters and mighty warriors, and said to be handsome above all men. The woman demanded to know where she might find these brothers, but the crones told her she should stay far away from them, for they were cruel and vicious as they were cunning and capable. But she insisted on knowing and was quickly on her way to find the brothers. She was still walking when darkness fell, but soon she saw a fire ahead and made her way to it. Sure enough, around it sat 3 of the finest men she had ever beheld. She walked forward into the firelight to announce herself, but the brothers fell upon her at once, ravishing her like the beasts they were, so that her screams carried through the forest. She woke early the following morning in terrible pain, bloody and bruised and stripped of pride. The brothers lay sprawled upon the grass in deep and carefree slumber. So she took up an axe and hacked off their heads one by one. Wow! She got her revenge on them. She returned to the crones who had told her of the brothers and hacked them to death. Why did she kill them as well? They did try to warn her to stay away, then wandered through the village hacking apart everyone she met, until finally several hunters managed to drag her down. Why did she go on a murdering spree? So powerful was her anger that they could barely restrain her, so one of them grabbed up the axe and struck her head off. Still she seethed and raged with such ferocity that there was no choice but to cut off her limbs. But still the parts of her writhed with murderous intent. Finally they dug a great hole. Inside the hole they built a great fire. They cast all the pieces of her into the flames, but when they saw that they wouldn't burn, they covered over the hole with soil and heavy stones, and placed wonderful charms in a circle around it to warn all who passed near. It is said that if you go to where she lies, you can feel the earth tremble with her rage. Damn. There was one more thing there, but it's on the left side of this road, so we'll come back around to that one and get that one last. Richard Prodger killed by savages. That one will be a shadow or a wraith. It's a shadow. It's a wraith. So I have to go back there for once I get the bell and ring the bell. The prisoner, a most Christian sort, was overcome with tears and spoke of partaking in the massacre of men, women, and children at a French colony they found far north of here. That stuff's deadly. Okay, so it's deadly to them as well, not just me. Good to know. The cart seems to have become stuck in the mud. Dug up a silver locket with a broken chain. It contains an image of the Saviour. The initials PM are inscribed on the back. Clue: the remains of a woman who appears to have been bound to the tree. There are signs that she was savaged by wild beasts, though whether she was alive or dead by then is unclear. Damn. I'll need to come back here once I ring the bell. Yep. I'll clear all that out at the end because that's where the main base is going to be. So I'll head up there now. I almost feel like I should clear out the center now. Actually, I might. Because there will be a health barrel there and it'll be a nice easy spot to run back to. I'm sure there's going to be enemies here. They came alive at the last place. Yep. Got my hourly drink reminder. Don't forget to stay hydrated, everyone. Dug up an ornamental silver shape for a rapier scabbard. I knew it was a bad idea to dig that up. There's 350 enemies killed, I think. Why did that one break? There we go. Now, it's not going to have a attack on it. Cool. A noose hangs from the crossbeam. It is no heathen curse that afflicts us. It is punishment from God. For we parley with his enemies when we should strike them down. We must not fear them, even if every last savage rises against us. For God is with us. Yeah. When you would not grant him audience, Griffin may travel to my home to accost me with his usual litany of complaints, delivered with his usual wearisome fervour. It was all I could do to send him on his way before dark, lest he think to impose upon my hospitality for the night. I'm not going to hang the bell just yet. Don't think there's going to be anything better. Common longbow, common short bow, and they're the two I'm looking at. Yep, nothing I want there.